morning, everyone, and welcome to Live in the D. It is so good to be with you. I'm Tati Amara.
And I'm Kim DeGiulio. Our show today, of course, is sponsored by Gardner White.
Yes, so with the opening of this store, the company is essentially returning to its roots. In 1912, the very first Gardner White store opened on Fort Street, just a few miles west of here.
Very cool. So during this hour, we are going to explore what this location has to offer, including a closer look at some of the local artists whose works are featured right here in this store.
I mean, I just want to move in here, but I don't think that that's possible. But joining us right now to talk more about GW Home is the CEO of Gardner White, Rachel Stewart. Thank you for being with us.
Thanks for being here.
Can I move in?
I mean, there's a price for
sort
it.
of.
We can negotiate rent.
This is exciting. It's beautiful.
This would be quite the location to live in as well in downtown Detroit.
Exactly.
So, Rachel, tell us about what makes this store so unique.
Well, this was such a passion project for us because I think this is a store that truly could only happen in the city of Detroit. I mean, you'll hear about some of the local art, and I think we really wanted to celebrate all the local talent and creativity. So you'll hear about art. You'll see some of these ceramics. This is actually a ceramicist that I've been buying forever. A guy Luke Bryan, who graduated from Cranbrook. There's more and more of that. Then you'll see some great furniture. This is the first place in the city where you can now buy Floyd, designed in Detroit. It's been sold globally, but you can never actually see it and touch it here. So now you can and have it today. Upstairs, you'll see Krypton, which is one of my favorite innovations in furniture. Performance fabric. So now you can have a beautiful sofa like this, and even I, with 2 kids and 2 dogs, can have it, and it'll still look like this in a couple of years. I don't know how you don't buy Performance Fabric, but that's another local company. So the stories just keep coming, but it's a real celebration of our city.
No, that's awesome. But walk us through the process of how the store actually came to be. Specifically this location, how did it all come together?
You know, like everything, luck and good friends, I think.
That's all you know, right?
It's all, yeah, well, we were lucky in that, you know, Tony Michaels is a good friend from the Parade Company, you know, the sponsor. We're very close to him, and he's like, Rachel, you really got to look at this location. So he kidnapped me, we came down, and, you know, one look, and he was right. And then, you know, the team really pulled this off in record time, and I will say, and I mean it very sincerely, this is Bedrock has developed this building. They were remarkable to work with. And when we were opening, our contractor called the same day, just so you know, you would not be opening if you were not working with them. So
wow.
I'm not
really
surprised. They have had a hand in so many projects here in downtown Detroit that just turn out beautiful, just like this
exactly.
building.
To life.
So obviously Gardner White has been a big part of, like a household name for more than a century. But talk to us about the level of community that goes into this store.
I mean, I think, you know, it's interesting. The furniture business has really evolved from 1912. Actually, this is a great stat. In 1912, when we opened, there were 140 home furnishing stores just in the city of Detroit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, where'd they go?
Yeah, exactly. Things changed a little. So, you know, we're so proud to be back here. And I think it's such a great sign of how the vitality of our city. You know, it doesn't, this isn't just something that we wanted to do because, you know, it was a passion project, which it certainly was, but it makes a ton of financial sense to be here as well. So that is a really great statement about our city. But I think, you know, we are involved in the community in every sense. And where I was going is the furniture industry has evolved in a way where you're really, for the most part, all of our competition is either private equity, which operates their businesses just differently than what we do, or big national players. So we're really the only local player left. And I think, you know, when you live in a community, you just look at it differently. It's part of the gig.
Because this is your home.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, it comes down to customer service. Do I want to be at the grocery store with someone telling me we didn't do a good job? No. Absolutely not.
No. Well, Rachel, thank you so much for joining us. And we're going to check back in with you a little later on in the show.
Great.
This is
Thanks for
awesome.